A somber scene outside Bentop Hospital as Harris County Precinct 4 deputies gather to honor one of their own.
We're talking about Corporal Maher Husseini, who was shot and killed in his car while on his way to work this afternoon. This happened while Husseini was stopped at a red light at Richmond and Fondren in the southwest side. Several hours later, a suspect was captured during a dramatic arrest after the alleged gunman drove his car into the water off the Galveston Causeway, then tried to swim away from officers.
We have team coverage for you tonight with what we're learning about the suspect and the corporal as well. We begin with Anayeli Ruiz, who spoke with the corporal's family tonight. Anayeli.
That's right. I spoke with his brother. As you can imagine, he says he's devastated, but he is now hopeful that with an arrest made, they can find out what exactly happened here. This is Corporal Maher Husseini. He was shot and killed while on his way to work today, shortly before 1 p.m.
Walked out of their car and shot at the victim or the deputy.
Witnesses say the deputy was stopped at a light and believe he was ambushed. You can see the 4 bullet holes here on one of his windows.
Came out and shot the man 4 times right in the front of the seat. Everyone here right in front of the seat. And went slowly off and got back in his car, headed to Southtown.
Surveillance video shows people running to the corporal's side right after the shooting to try and help. Family and friends of the victim rushed to the scene when word got out, but the victim was already at the hospital, where he later died. Friends gathered to pay their respects, including one man who says he got to know the corporal through regular coffee meetings.
He sort of had this bigger-than-life personality that when you sat next to him, you thought, I mean, this guy really has it going on. He was warm. He was a great listener.
People who knew him want to know why someone would do something so cruel.
I see him every Friday when I go to the mosque. He is security work there. Everybody like him. He is very nice gentleman, you know. All of the Arab community like this guy.
Well, the corporal's brother tells me that he had a PhD in criminal justice. He loved what he was doing, had so many plans and aspirations to help this community. He also leaves behind a wife and 2 children, ages 15 and 12. And of course, his family is just very devastated by this entire ordeal. Reporting live, Anayeli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
Such a difficult loss for his family and his greater family with the Harris County Constable's Office. Anayeli, thank you. New tonight, investigators have recovered the suspect's car after they say he drove it into the water near the Galveston Causeway. And we're hearing he was so combative after they pulled him out of the water, they had to subdue him with a canine. Maria Aguilera is live on the island tonight with the latest from there. Maria.
Mia, it's not something you hear about every day. This was quite the surge from Southwest Houston, ending right here in Galveston. We're told the suspect drove the vehicle down this street and into the water back there, tried to swim, but was unable to get away. A dramatic scene.
We do have the suspect in custody.
A manhunt ends in the Galveston Bay. Law enforcement agencies surrounded the area, the suspect and his vehicle in the water. Accused of killing a Harris County Precinct 4 corporal, then got away, and as he was being chased, drove his car into the water and swam about 50 yards before getting caught. Taken out on a stretcher with minor injuries, police say. A local resident captured the suspect in the water with his drone.
But I want to thank the Sheriff's Office here, the Galveston Police Department, for the exceptional work.
Houston Police Chief Noe Diaz says the search lasted for hours after Galveston officials spotted the suspect's vehicle at a nearby hotel, sparking a chase that led to his arrest here.
And then I see the car going over into the water, and I was like, oh my God.
Happening next to Mike Sirocco's home, a resident at this quiet coastal neighborhood.
Then I could see the man swimming off out that way, and it's like, I don't know where he's going to swim to.
Cell phone video from his backyard shows the suspect flailing in the water before his final capture.
It's a sad day. We're just glad that we put an end to it now, and hopefully bring some closure to the family.
Police have not released the suspect's name at this time. We're told he was taken to a hospital to treat minor injuries. Then he'll be at the Galveston County Jail before being transferred to Harris County while charges are pending. Live in Galveston, Maria Aguilera, KHOU 11 News.
Still waiting on an identity of the suspect. Maria, thank you. Tonight, Corporal Husseini's body is at the Harris County Medical Examiner's office after being escorted by a procession of fellow deputies from Bentop Hospital. Matt Doherty live at the ME's office with new information about the corporal's career. Matt?
From what we saw tonight, it's clear the corporal was well respected among his colleagues. His law enforcement career in Texas goes back at least a decade. Law enforcement officers lined up on both sides of the walkway outside Bentop Hospital this afternoon to salute the flag-draped body of Precinct 4 Corporal Maher Husseini as it passed. After that, the body was escorted with a procession as it passed through the Texas Medical Center onto Old Spanish Trail to the Harris County Institute of Forensic Sciences.
He should have been at work at 2 o'clock today because he was on his way to work when he got shot and murdered.
Outside of the hospital today,
We're seeing too many of these.
Precinct 4 Constable Mark Herman shared his anger.
It's too much. I mean, there's total chaos in our communities, and we got to get it fixed. You know, my mentality with law enforcement, and all of you know me, is to fight, fight, fight. The only thing these criminals understand is force.
Constable Herman held back on giving the corporal's name earlier because his wife hadn't been notified. According to the constable, she'd been out of town. Deputies were at the airport to meet her once her plane landed in Houston.
I just promoted him last week. He was just promoted, met his wife for the first time, great people.
According to the Commission on Law Enforcement, Corporal Husseini worked as a temporary jailer back in 2014. After that, he was an officer with the Montgomery Independent School District Police Department for 4 years. He started working for the Harris County Precinct 4 Constable's office at the end of 2020. Eyewitnesses say that they watched as the corporal was shot at point-blank range. All of those details will be determined here at the ME's office. Back to you.
Matt, thank you. We, of course, will bring you the very latest developments in the murder investigation as soon as we learn more, both on air, online, and on our KHOU 11 app.